Okay, well, hopefully we are live. Oh, it's still not showing on YouTube as being so, but
I'm not
gonna have
showing
to-
you on Twitch right now either.
Really.
I'm
It's on
watching it on
Twitch.
Twitch.
On Twitch.
Yep.
Yeah, Twitch is saying I'm
I can
live.
see you on
It takes
YouTube
a
as
minute.
well.
Hey, it
Usually.
just popped up.
You're
Yeah.
on
Yep.
YouTube. I can
It's
see
just
us.
being
Hi,
said.
me. I can see me in 3 places. Woo!
Ooh.
Best ever. All right, so we are back with some first edition Dungeons and Dragons. It's been a long day, so I don't guarantee my energy levels on this one, but we'll have fun. We'll have some fun. We left you
I don't
guys-
guarantee that.
Yeah, well, yeah. We do our best, folks. We do our best. Yeah, so we left you guys in kind of a precarious position last time in a very large room that's very dark, seeming to snuff out all light around you, except for one bit of light. And we'll find out who's holding that bit of light in a moment. Richard, who you playing tonight?
Hi, I am playing Tristan, the level 10 remuneration redistribution expert. Ready for battle because they're invisible and can run out the door while nobody else is looking.
There is that. Dion, who you got tonight?
Oh, hello, I'm Dion. And when I'm not Dion, I'm imagining myself as Patty Arquette, the level 6 human barbarian with the heart of gold and the fists of fury.
So I haven't quite got the image of Patty in my mind yet. Does Patty shave? Is he like glistening, muscle oiled up, or is he more
yeah,
a hairsuit?
he's
with,
like-
just
He's perfectly, like, from what I remember, let me look at the image that I don't think Brendan put chest hair on him.
I
No,
know
he
he's
didn't.
bald.
He's completely hairless. He is shiny, oily, veins bulging everywhere. Like, even if he's not raging, like, when he rages, it's more so just, like, you see the blood pumping, you know? He's just like, massive, just, like, because he originally was an enemy unit, you know? You guys, like, found him on, like, the enemy ship, so just picture, like, any, like, huge, like, Goliath-type brute and then make him a good guy? Question
I
mark.
guess. Yeah.
Reminds me of the Custodes from If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device, if you've ever watched that.
All right, Bill, who you got?
Hi, I'm Bill. I am playing Dunby of Stonehill. He is a level 5 dwarven fighter.
Okay, and Fiber rounding us out for night. Frienden is in the midst of starting a business, and you know that just kind of takes time away from the things you like to do, like gaming. I guess.
Yeah.
Frienden, video, or it doesn't count. We need to see this
Yeah.
streaming. We got to see your place. All right, Fiber.
I'm playing Thybor, the now level 7 or half-orc fighter. Hopefully we can get that fixed in the future. If not, more grind.
More grind. Yep, there we go. Yeah, level sucking creatures really stink. Yeah, to get this out of the way, across the bottom of the screen now, covering up Oak, is what bits will do for the party. All kinds of good stuff there. Healing and good and bad stuff. Yeah, there we go. We will show you Oak's beautiful continents again. All right, guys. So last episode, you have found this immense chamber. And as you approached it, all your light went out, and apparently my dog is going crazy. Hey, stop. Except for who was holding the amulet? The oddly cut, looks like a sheriff's badge sort of thing.
I believe that was Miss not appearing in this scene.
Oh, awesome. Who's holding it now?
Tristan.
I'm invisible. Won't
Yeah.
help you.
We will say, I think Frienden might have taken Talina along for a ride this time when he stepped out of the party.
Come with me if you want to live.
Yes, there we go. He needed some
God,
muscle for this next one.
If that's the case, I feel like the only logical thing would be he handed it to Patty because he's just not good at decision making.
Okay, Patty, you have the only source of light, and as you
Okay.
enter this room, a brilliant white-blue beam is cast forth, very intense from this, and it reaches out into the shadows, and it strikes something that you can't see. But this beam of light is apparently causing it a great deal of harm as it screams out. Fortunately, the beam does not illuminate what it hits. let's start with initiative.
Geez.
Richard's at the top of the list, so guess what? Richard rolls.
I should really not join this group at the beginning because it's always me, and we always go. No,
Oh.
a 6. Oh, maybe we'll go first this time.
No, simultaneous. Look at that. Weapon
I'm sorry,
speed.
I doomed us all.
Okay, so on its action, it is going to cast Flame Strike to consume the thing that has the amulet that is causing it pain. That would be you, Patty. I don't think any of the rest of you can cast, so I guess it
No.
casts first. Yeah.
I ain't scared.
I cast aspersions.
I cast.
Quick, somebody
panic.
cast Shift Blame.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Got to go to my crib notes. Make a saving throw versus spell.
Versus spell. But I'm gonna re-roll it because I'm scared now.
You don't want that 0 roll or
no.
2?
Oh
Sorry,
no.
that was mod was 0.
All right, I'm gonna eat it. Let's see what happens.
You're going to eat it?
Let's see.
Okay. Okay. That was your choice. Just pointing it
Yep.
out.
Yep. That's fine.
It's 29 points of damage.
Okay.
Unless you had something that allows you to absorb being hit by fire. I don't believe so in this case.
No, I do not have a. No. So 29 damage. All right,
Yep.
let me do quick math. Okay.
Okay.
What is that? A fireball?
Flame Strike spell.
Oh. Oh, did he like run up to me and hit me, or is that ranged?
Oh, no, it's range. It's actually a
Oh.
big pillar of fire. I'm
Oh.
assuming you guys know better than to stay grouped up because it is 10 foot around you with you in
Huddle
the
up,
middle.
everybody.
Yeah.
We walk shoulder to shoulder.
So there's this pillar of fire that erupts surrounding Patty, and it reaches up 10 feet into the air. And those of you nearby have to take a step back to avoid the flames yourself as he is just consumed in fire. But, you know, he shakes it off, rolls his shoulders. It's like, yeah, sauna, no problem.
I was gonna say Patty just walks out of it like an 80s action flick scene. Is this amulet continuously emitting
Yes.
light on him?
It is because
Oh.
his next action he can't quite do yet since that is spells first. Missile. You don't so much have a target, but you do see that the beam is striking something. If you want to try and hit whatever the beam is striking, it would be a -2 to do so with a missile weapon, but you can try it. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Excuse me.
I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna hold that amulet at it. Because like, is that count as a missile attack? I'm just keeping it there, and it's holding the like. Patty's just like it seems
No,
to
that's
not like
perfectly
this.
reasonable. Yeah. So Patty, you keep it focused on the thing.
Mhm.
That's fine. Yeah. Does anybody else have a ranged attack?
I don't have any ranged weapons.
Mine is broken.
Okay. Melee. So it's going to take basically a move action. You guys are. These are 10-foot squares. You're basically right there. And whatever it is back here. So it's like 10, 20, 30, 40 feet away. And you can't see anything. True sight, which I know Thiber has, doesn't allow you to see in the dark. And it
But
is
my dark
affecting-
vision does.
Well, your dark vision doesn't seem to be working right. Either that or whatever the creature is not exhibiting heat or a trace of heat.
Mm.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, so what do you do? Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Look around for help from Friendon and his wand of fairy fire.
Yeah, you like, yeah, so Grown Wolf
okay.
and Grown Wolf and Talina were right behind you. Now they're both gone.
Uh,
No one? No one.
Can I attack it? Can I like move in and melee or no?
Okay,
Because
well
I'm
you
focusing
can.
the beam.
What's your movement?
A lot. It's more than normal. It's 15 base.
Right. Okay. So basically, you would move 15 feet or a square and a half, and then it would get to move because this is on the same segment.
Okay.
And it does something, and your beam goes away.
Oh.
But so does that feeling of just oppressive dread.
I'm gonna stop moving once the beam stops, and I'm gonna. Can I use the rest of my action instead of trying to attack to like just scan the amulet and see if it'll like reconnect?
Well, there's no the amulet's still giving off light, but there's no beam coming out of it. But yeah, sure, you can move it around the room.
See if that does anything. I'm
Right.
like, what the?
Is
Hello?
anyone else doing anything for their action?
Yes, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run up there, but I want to like stop. I'm not gonna run straight. I'm gonna sort of run around, and I just want to get close enough so that I can attack next time.
Okay, remember you can't see anything. It's a pitch black room, so you're just going to run forward. The light's gone, so there's nothing really directing you. Actually, I take that back. Patty's light does give light out to about 30 feet, and each of these are 10-foot squares. So you could get to the middle of the room and still be within illumination.
Well, my idea was I wanted to be sort of like, I don't know, over there or something like that.
Okay. What's your move?
Oh shit, probably not a lot. It doesn't tell me.
It's under your abilities. Your
probably
ability scores.
12.
Right. So you've got 6 segments left. You can move 12 each segment. So you can get there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So-
Yeah. That's all.
So are you going outside of the limit of Patty's light, though? That's the other question.
Yeah.
You are. Okay. You're basically going to that corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I always take a bag of glass with me.
Oh, do you?
So I'm gonna take that bag of glass and open it up and toss it that way.
Make a luck check. I've never heard of this bag of glass before.
No, I always take one everywhere, man. All right.
Found you naked.
It's a dwarf
Where were you
thing.
keeping
Ever
that
since
bag?
I was a child.
So D100, say high or low before you roll it.
Okay. I'm gonna say hi. And I rolled a 79.
Okay.
Ooh.
For some reason, you have a bag of glass. Sure.
Okay,
So
and I'm just gonna toss the glass in the direction that I think they're coming from.
Which direction would that be? You're in the dark.
Like toss it that way.
Okay. Sure. Anyone
Okay.
else doing anything?
No.
Yeah, spreading out into a random direction, still within the light of.
Okay. Are you visible
thing.
or invisible?
Yeah, I'm invisible. I said that before we came in here last week. So,
Okay.
or
Sounds good.
last time.
Fiber, doing anything?
I'm going to watch our back.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So your Orcus vision is being ruined by that amulet that Patty is carrying. Do you want to stay within that light, or do you want to get out of it so that you can?
Yeah, I'm going to be watching behind us and just out of the range of it. That way I can get that
Perfect.
to kick in.
Yeah. And so, yeah, what you see is the chamber is cold, and that's what's throwing off your vision. There's not a lot for it to pick up on. The only heat sources now that's starting to warm up the room are your friends. Okay. So it's working. It's just a really
So it didn't-
cold chamber.
Yeah, it didn't appear to be something magical messing with it.
No, not at all. Other than when you stepped in, all your magical light and other things got extinguished. But after that. All right. So next round, Dion, roll a d6.
2. That's good, right?
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
Okay. Another simultaneous round. So you guys are basically just in a set of readiness. So it takes basically a move-based action, and it fires off another flame strike at Patty. As soon as it appears, Patty, that beam does strike out at it, and it does cry out in
Okay.
pain again. It's your beam is going up at this point, though. So whatever it is in the sky now. Again, the beam hits it.
Okay.
You can hear that it hit something, but you still can't see what it hit.
Okay.
All right, so make a save versus magic.
All right. Ooh. Click to gain gem
Does the
points.
flame strikes
Okay.
seem to be appearing from the same place?
Yes,
But he's up in the air now.
it is up in the air now.
Possibly. Allegedly. Yeah!
Did you make it?
Nat 20. Well, is that a nat 20? Yeah, that's a nat.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you're going to take half of this then.
Okay.
So take 14 points of damage as,
All
again,
right.
another pillar of fire surrounds you.
Ow.
This time, though, the creature, whatever it is, seems to still be in the room as that light continues to play on it, which, again, now
Okay.
gives you something to kind of target at. Thyber, since you were intentionally kind of getting your eyes accustomed to the room and you got out of the range of Patty's light, you can kind of make out the form of the creature. It seems to be humanoid, although its lower extremities seem to be obscured by something, mist, air, hard to tell. And it seems to be something is slung over its left shoulders. Looks to be like a human form, a woman maybe. It has long hair, whatever it is.
I'll try to call out with location and anything I can, discerning features.
It's got a tattoo on its right shoulder.
It says love mom.
Looks suspiciously like Robin Williams.
Dude.
All right.
What's mine say? Sweet. What's mine say?
So what are you guys doing?
If we know it's in the air now, then I will swap my sword for a bow.
And my
Okay.
bow's broker, I'd take a shot at it.
So you put
Probably
the
take
bow? Do you put your sword in the scabbard, making yourself visible?
It's not that sword.
Oh,
It's a different one.
All right. Yeah, so it takes a move action to draw your bow, but you can fire it. -2
okay.
though, because you don't have a real target. You got an implied target.
All right, let's see. Hit the princess instead. That's fine. Longbow. Pow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That hits.
It's like a
-3 for me.
-3. Wow, you just hit it. It has a -3. Is it a magic bow by any chance?
Oh wait, no, sorry, I don't hit because that does not account for the negative
Oh, the
2 I
-2.
have. So
Okay.
nope, I miss.
You don't know if you hit it or not. Your bow goes wide. You don't hear anything from it. Anyone else?
I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Ah,
Does-
run!
I was
No,
gonna
I'm
say,
just-
does he point out that he's carrying a woman? Did he say that?
I don't think he did say that. I think he kind of just Well, no, he said he described the thing.
Okay.
So yeah, sure, he did.
Okay. Go ahead, Bill. You go first.
No, I was just gonna say that I am. There's really nothing I can do at this point. I'm mainly gonna stay ready and remind myself to get a ranged weapon next time we stop somewhere.
Okay. Anyone else?
Those
Then?
individual pieces of glass and throw them.
Yeah.
Patty, so your beam still seems to be targeted on it, and it does seem to be doing it some damage.
That's all I'm gonna do because I don't want to throw my maul something that big at that target if he has someone else with him after he described that. Patty, he probably rears back to throw it as Oak says it, and then it's just and it just stops. He just holds the amulet there and is just being a sitting duck for damage soaking. He's just very confused what to do at this moment, so he's just staying his ground. He saw that Oak went out of the light, and through adventuring with Oak knows that's better for him to see. So Patty's not even going to move from his spot. He's staying where he is, keeping the light in this area and just trying to follow like wherever this beam is attached to, and to try and keep that going, or to call out like if like it moves or if he notices it.
Okay. All right. Good enough. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out something here.
Patty's brain starts smoking because he's having to think.
Are you sure that's why you're smoking? You're not still on fire from the fire pillars.
Not yet.
Wow, they left out an important piece of information.
How many hit points this thing has?
No, what
Whether it's-
what level the monster is. Like usually with a monster, they'll say it's either by hit dice or by like class level. They'll say like 8th level fighter or something like that. Wow.
0 level commoner it is then.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, as a 15th level magic user, that's what I needed. All right, so its next round, then it used its attack to come back into this plane. It shot Flame Strike at you. So Dundee, roll me a d6 for your side.
Okay. Sorry. D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
5.
Yeah. And they give you 1. You go first. Anyone? Tristan's got the ranged weapon, so
Yeah, I guess I mean, I can not hit this thing, but I will try to hit this thing.
Can't believe I forgot to get a ranged weapon. It's just ridiculous.
Well, I mean, we start killing innocent.
But oddly,
women
you had a bag of glass.
Right?
All right, -2 still, right?
-2. Yep.
Oh,
Oh no.
probably
that's
miss,
not gonna
but I've got a rate of fire of 2, so off we go again.
Nope.
Yeah, there we go then.
do it. Okay. So this is where it gets ugly. Okay, so
Well, other people might want to do things.
Well, magic. Well, maybe not. Go ahead. This takes 3 segments. So, yeah, if you whatever, everyone else can go before it can get its spell off. So,
I'm gonna pull out my long spear,
okay,
and I'm gonna try and throw it
sure.
at
It's
it.
-2. But yeah,
So if I'm throwing, I get a +3. So it's a regular long spear, but I'm treated as attacking monsters that can be affected by +2 weapons.
Mhm.
So, alright, so roll, and then I gotta add 2 to the to hit modifier. A 14.
you have to hit a -3.
You know what? I'm gonna do a reroll.
Okay, and take your.
Let's-
I don't know if that took your -2 into account or not.
I
It
th-
doesn't look like it did.
Oh, it's a -2. Oh, well, if I do it this way, then my +2 cancels out the -2.
Mhm.
So
Oof.
that's even lower. Okay, I'm just gonna miss.
Okay, you sure about that?
No, you know what? No, 4 auto success.
You're going to spend 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Since you did damage it before it got to cast a spell, it loses its spell. Otherwise, that was a 15d6 fireball landing on everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
So that, he loses his turn because that distracts him from casting his magic. He could do his move action. He does his move action. You have no idea what it is, but the beam of light disappears again.
Okay. Can
All
I still move after attacking? Can I?
Well, technically, no, because you had to draw your
Okay.
spear.
That's fine then. next round, I'll just spend my turn scanning.
Mm-hmm. Thyber's not here, so Richard, roll a d6.
You have doomed us, Lover.
Trying to.
1! Come on. Roll a 1 as well.
Nope. All right, he goes first. So it spends a move action.
Wait,
to
he
pop
goes
back.
first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave it a 1. He gave you a 4.
Oh, 1 goes first. Womp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you always want high numbers.
Yeah.
So a 1, it creates a move action. Again, your amulet goes off. It's behind you this time, still in the air. So it is somewhere up here in this corner. And because it did a move action, it can't technically cast. You know what? It's just gonna beat you, Patty. It's just gonna beat you with an inch of your life. So it's gonna,
Okay.
yeah. It's gonna rush you, and just one meaty fist is gonna try and hit you in the face.
Is this considered a back attack?
No, it's coming
Okay.
right at you.
Okay. Oh, okay. You said he was behind me, so I was like, what? Okay.
Well, no, well, it's behind the group, so like
Oh,
it appears,
got you.
back here, but your beam
Okay.
follows it. So
Yeah.
you know, assume you turn to face it.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom. Oh wow, that's just a miss, no matter how you look at it. So as it passes by, you get a good look at it. It's got the upper torso of a very large man. It's holding a woman in very colorful silks over its left shoulder. The thing that's really interesting about it is it has no lower torso. It's just mist and flame. And that flame kind of thing you don't really even see until it just whizzes past you, because it's like black flame.
Can I hit it?
It has to end its action next to you, so sure.
Okay.
Technically, it's going past you, but yeah, you can
Okay.
bop it
so-
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna move action, pull out my big hammer, and I'm gonna smack him. I don't get a -2, right? I can see him.
No, you can see it very clearly.
All right. So, bam. That's a.
You
That's a
hit a
nice
-3. I
meaty-
think that hits for you.
No, I hit a -2. Are
Oh,
you kidding
yep.
me? I'm
You-
doing
you
4
swat
for the
its
auto
lower-
success.
You swat its lower extremities, and your weapon just goes right through the black flames. You
I'm
can
spending 4 to auto. I want to do that 11 damage.
Yes. Use up those bits.
Yeah, we got plenty.
You do 11 damage to it. Okay. It's very surprised as that. What is it? It's a maul, right?
Yeah,
As that
just-
maul strikes it and causes it pain. So it's visible. It's right next to Patty. Everybody can see it. If anyone else wants to take an action,
Am I close enough to get to it?
not really. It's 10, 20, 30, almost 40 away from you. It's on the opposite corners where you are.
Okay. Can I run up and can I move up and at least stand in its way?
What did you guys get? You got a 4, so you can move 2, 3. You can move 3 times. 1, 2. Yeah, you'll be close to it, but you won't be in melee with it.
Okay, I'll be able to get in melee next time though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. that's
Assuming
fine.
it stays there, but yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else? Come on, Tristan. You know you want to
Yeah.
shoot in the middle of combat.
Backstab.
I can't. I've only
can't
got the bow
backstab.
out. I mean,
Oh,
I would
move
have to
action.
put the bow away, at which point my
Yeah.
move action would be used up, so I couldn't close over to it. So. What is the little girl NPC doing? I'm assuming she's cowering in the corner somewhere.
Yes, she's quite frightened as Talina, her protector, is gone, just
All right.
disappeared.
Okay, in which case an invisible voice will come over to her. I will walk over to her, and then I have no idea whether it will do anything, but I will just tell her to point her hand-covered gauntlet-y thing at the djinn, and just will it to do something.
Okay.
I don't know whether
Yeah,
it'll
sure.
work or do
Okay.
anything, but hey,
Yep.
it's better than I can do.
Okay. You do that. Dunby races across the room to get to where Patty and the thing are locked in combat. Thyber is frozen in fear, unable to do anything.
No, he's not. I'm back.
Oh,
Yay.
clutch.
There
It's
He's
visible
right on
and
me
it's
in
in
melee.
melee with Patty.
It's visible and in melee.
With me.
Well, so am I. I attack Patty.
All right.
Uh,
The
I
betrayal
have,
was coming. It was the long con.
I have range, correct, to get to it.
Yes, you are actually pretty close to. You're pretty close to it. It's like within 10 feet. So
Okay, 2 attacks.
you're looking for a -3 AC to hit.
Ouch. I don't think that's going to hit with the first one. That's a.
Reroll. Reroll. Reroll.
What did I roll? 8? Yeah, it's a 4, so I need a 15. You want me to spend a reroll?
Do it. We got 88.
Okay, I'll spend a reroll.
Still a miss.
What did I need? I needed a 15. Well, it might give me try my second attack.
Okay. We got a chance, guys.
Not with
Nope.
that.
You can do 4 for an auto hit because that's a lot of damage.
Sure.
All right, mark him off. It'll take
got you.
16 points of damage. It's also surprised that your weapon is able to inflict grievous harm on it. Is that everybody?
it is.
Yeah. Okay. Oak, roll a d6.
Let's see. Where's my button?
Okay, you guys go first at a 2, so
Yes.
it's still there.
Grapple.
Ooh, you're gonna grapple it.
I drop the maul after bopping him in the face with it, and I just go to grab him by the throat.
All right, just make a strength check.
Yes.
We're just gonna do this blackjack, highest, but still under your strength.
12. I
12.
succeed by 6.
Well, again, it's just gonna be
Yep.
highest under the strength. Ooh, okay, you grab it. You have it grabbed.
And I just move action.
You can't damage it grabbed.
I can't what?
Can't damage this round, but you have it grabbed.
Can I put the amulet right into his face?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Grapple's
I-
a full round action.
That's fine. I have him. Just
What's going on with the? Wasn't he carrying someone?
Yes.
What happened to that person?
She still slumps over her his left shoulder.
Can I like reach her and like?
Not in melee yet, so you've your action to get an eye and grab her. Yes, and you can do it easily because it's grappled. You just kind of slide her off of its shoulder.
We're
Okay.
getting a little lag from you, Bert.
Ooh, okay.
Just you though.
Okay, give me just a second.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that is so weird. I thought I was having a flashback.
All right, I'm gonna pop off and just reload. I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll be here.
Good, I got a dog
Vamp.
barking. I gotta go see what's up.
I wonder if
All right,
this
he's
is,
gone. All right, let's plan. We're all just gonna dogpile him now.
I'm gonna get her away, and then I'll help you dogpile him.
I will slowly make my way over there. And
And then doink.
Yeah.
Get that sneak attack.
Bert is back. Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
Looks better.
He was just being a grumpy old man wanting in the house.
Here we go.
There we go.
Never let old people into your house. You'll never get
Richard's
rid
on
of them.
top now.
We can change that. Whoop. Oh, no.
It's DM tonight.
It's look at me. I'm the captain now. Aw.
Okay, so what's going on? You guys got initiative?
I
Yes.
grappled.
Right, so it's grappled. You just took the girl who is limp, but seems to be alive and breathing. Fiber, you're there in melee, so if you want to do something, I mean, Patty's got him kind of held. Can't hear you.
Are you muted?
Shit, sorry. What kind of creature or person is this?
It looks like a djinn or an ifrit of some sort. It's got the upper torso of a very muscular male, but the lower portions are just in this wreathed in a black fire that you can't really see its extremities below the waist.
Is there any kind of bonus with Patty holding it
Yes,
for me to attack?
yeah, absolutely. +4. But if
Okay,
you roll a
I'm gonna-
1,
Yep. Get ready, Patty.
Oh
Let's
no,
see.
I've been impaled.
And that's just to hit, correct? Or is that bonus with damage as well?
just to hit, not to the damage. Well,
That's a
that'll
hit.
hit.
Nice.
10 points of damage. Okay.
Oh, that's so
That's
nice.
the first one, and the second one.
You get 2 every round.
Yep,
Okay.
because I'm double specialized.
Yeah. Okay.
He's super
That'll
special.
hit. Another 7 points of
Only
damage.
7. Too bad it didn't enlarge.
Yeah, you sure
That-
Brendan didn't drop a strength spell and enlarge on us
No,
before he
no.
left? Damn it.
And haste, and
Yeah.
So is that everybody?
No.
Nope.
I will swap back to my melee weapon and if I can move over there, sacrificing my standard
You-
action
you
or
can-
whatever
yeah.
it is, then I will do that.
Sure. So you move over, you draw your weapon. So you get your wish as it now becomes a giant-sized creature as it enlarges to its full height. As it grows and grows and grows, pretty much filling the room. Patty, you don't have the breadth of arm to hold on, so your hold is broken.
I'm just dangling
Yeah.
from him.
That's its first action. Its second action is to smash at we'll make it random. Odd, it's Patty. Even, it is going to be Oak's character. Okay, Oak. It's coming right at Thiber then.
well, I didn't do anything to it.
Oh, even with his bonuses,
AC
that's
0.
going to miss. Yeah. Yep, complete miss. It is definitely a giant-sized creature now as it's just filling this chamber. It's also the black fire kind of more illuminates it now, so it's very clear to everybody. And that is its 2 actions. So we're back to initiative again.
So it's large now.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
It is large now. Let's go reverse. Go ahead and roll us a d6 bill. Well, it gives you a 2. What do you give it? Are you muted, Bill?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a 4.
Okay, you guys go first.
I'm gonna
So you have the girl in your hand or in your arms. She is alive, but she's not conscious.
I'm gonna take her over like away from the melee and just kind of lay her down somewhere.
Okay.
Just try to get her out of the way of everything. And I imagine that's what I'll do this round. Then I'll rush back in next round.
Okay. Yeah. So you pull her out of the room. That's fine. What are the rest of you doing?
I want to drive my the amulet into this thing directly.
Okay. You do that, and it looks mildly annoyed, but it doesn't seem to be damaging the creature anymore.
Oh, I kind of just.
Yeah.
Can that count as like a move action?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
I get
all
a
right.
free hit because it's so large, but that is a melee action.
I'm sitting there like,
Thiber? What's Thiber
it's
doing?
not working.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to attack again if it's where I can hit.
absolutely.
Same
he's
AC,
large
but
now.
no bonus, correct?
It's a +2 to hit it because it's so large,
Okay.
but not to damage. Although you get your large crit or your large damage.
Now watch, it's going to reverse. I'm going to roll good on
Exactly.
the smaller damage.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
That's
Oh,
going to be
16.
a miss.
That's a miss, though. Yep.
And not 22 to hit, just 2. That'll hit for 18.
Ow.
18 points of damage. Yeah, it
Nice.
roars. You guys don't seem to have inflicted a lot of damage on it, though. It doesn't even look wounded, really, but it is really pissed off. Your blows are definitely doing something. Tristan.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, is it backstabbable?
Not really. because you don't even kind of reach up to its knee.
Doesn't have any knees.
Well, that's true.
It's got
Yeah, so it's just got
Flame.
black flame to what you can reach. If you could get
well.
higher.
I mean, I'm going to attack it with my sword anyway, so it was just a question of
Mhm.
stuff.
I guess we'll find out.
Where are you? That one. And I'm assuming I get a +2 as well because it's
Yes,
so big.
because of its size.
Blah blah blah.
It's very hard to miss.
Yet
hits.
I do.
Yes. Unfortunately, no. No extra damage on it, but you do hit.
No,
10 points of
fortunately,
damage.
I miss.
Do you
Yet
miss?
I still miss. It's difficult to miss, yet I do.
With a 19, you miss? Really?
That's a 17.
But you got a +2.
Right, and
Because
it's
he's large.
already in there.
Oh, it's already in there. I see it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Fair enough. Ah.
So, it
So you
misses.
try to stab it where its ass should be, but sadly, no ass, just black flame.
There's no ass here. I can't win.
All right, its turn. It's very pissed off at what just happened to it by Thiber, so it's gonna come down 2 blows, 2 attacks on Thiber. First one is going to hit. Oop, I typed it in the wrong
0.
place. No. That's gonna miss. Second attack, come on. Oh yeah, so that's that hits an AC -4.
Oh, just misses.
Does it? Oh,
No, I've got a 0. I wish.
all right. So only one of its fists hit you, though. That's not too bad. Of course, I keep putting this in the wrong place.
You keep putting it in the YouTube.
I do.
15d6 later.
13 points of damage. There's a big, giant fist. Just smacks you in the head.
13 total.
And that used both of its actions. Right. So next round. That's you, Patty. Roll a d6.
Yeah.
Dog, come on. Dog's going crazy.
4.
Buddy, go away. Go outside. You guys go first.
I pick my maul up and I bop him.
Okay.
So +2 to hit, right?
Mm-hmm. That's gonna miss.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Oh, by the way, Patty, now that you're up this
Yeah.
close, you're pretty sure this is the creature that you let out
Oh,
several
this is our
several
buddy.
adventures ago.
Well, I'm re-rolling anyways,
Oh, that hits.
and
Only
so do
points of
5.
damage.
But I bop him, and then Patty makes the realization, is like, wait a minute, I know you.
Is this how you show your fealty to me?
Oh, it was dark. He's like Patty's like, wait, like now he's like less aggressive. Like, oh, it was dark. You attacked me.
Fiber.
So it makes sense. Like, well, this is the same creature with this dialogue. I understand what the situation is.
Yeah, you recognize it too. Now you do a double take, like, oh yeah, it's you.
Okay.
Apparently, he wasn't killed by the mage.
So I'll hold up the sword. I'll point at it. And I'm like, stand down, stop attacking, and we will too.
Ooh. Make a charisma check.
Wonderful.
You're still wearing the crown, right?
Well, I'm wearing it, but it's like absorbed into me now.
Yeah.
I thought you said so.
Yep.
That's out of an 8. So I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
That would be a critical success then.
Whoa.
All right, I'll tell you what.
On the nose.
I am going to make a morale check,
Yes.
and I'll modify it since it's a crit for you.
Yes.
It pauses. It kind of is it. Well, let's see what everyone else is doing. So it pauses. Tristan, what are you doing?
We can hear what Fiber has been saying, right?
Yeah.
And
In which
Patty,
case, I will also pause and cancel this roll that I have started to make.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run up and sort of stop at the edge, like waiting with everybody else to see what happens.
Okay. It kind of lowers itself because it's gigantic, so that it's basically, eye to eye with you, Fiber and Patty. Say, look, it's really simple. I want to stay in this realm. I want power here. That thing, and points to the princess, just ruined my party. So, can we strike a deal?
What do you mean thing? Oh wait, I'm invisible. I come back.
Oh yeah. He looks around for the voice.
Thing? What do you mean thing?
The creature, the female of your species.
Right. Okay. Just checking they're not, mimics in disguise or secretly gods descended and taking on human form or something. As
The
they
usual.
usually are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just a normal Tuesday night.
And how did she do the thing that she did to you?
It's not so much her, it's her birthright.
Oh?
Yes. Could you put that amulet away? It's disturbing to look at.
I pocket it real quick.
The woman's birthright is able to summon an old enemy that I would really rather leave unsummoned, you see.
What
I can't
enemy?
kill the woman because then her birthright would just be reborn again amongst her population. And I'll have this trouble again in 18 years.
What enemy?
An old enemy.
Can I go over and look at the woman and see how
Yeah.
she's doing?
She's unconscious. But
Yeah, I'm
she's
not actually. I
breathing.
don't actually care how she's doing.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have said.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over and see how she's doing. What I actually care about is what's on her hands.
Yes, she in fact does have something. It looks like almost like it's burned into her hand, but apparently, supposedly, it's a birthmark. But it looks like a welt on her palm. Let me
Does
see
it
if I've
look like
got
the other
this.
half of the amulet?
No, it looks like a whole bunch of script in kind of like half arcs around it. Let me find it here. Hold on a second, guys. Where the heck is it? Okay, let's just do this. All right, guys. Of course, I put it in the wrong place. Where'd it go? No. Sorry. Apparently, I'm ill prepared today.
As we said, we didn't guarantee fun at the beginning of this one.
We didn't. Okay, here we go. All right, can you see that?
Kind of, yes.
Sorta. All right, hold on.
It's still
Yeah, you
blacked
just
out.
got to
on the,
review
part of it.
around it.
There we go.
Oh, look at all those rooms we can see as well.
Yeah, that's it's like raised welts on her palm.
So I think the answer is yes to my question.
Now, if I remember right, didn't Tristan start trying to work out what the words might mean? Okay, so since you already did that,
yeah,
make me just an intelligence check. If you pass it, I'll just tell you what it says.
Can I say what I think? I think if you put the amulet over the top of that, then the words will match up and will.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. But let's see if you can read it. So just make an intelligence check for that.
Intelligence, you say? I am that intelligent. D20. I am. Yeah, no problem.
All right. Yes. So you quickly look at your sketch. You look at that. And you work it out. City of Phoenix over the House of Set, where sleep salvation. There speak, and it looks like it's a name. Atmopriatine.
Atmopriatine. That's the bit that I couldn't translate, but I got everything else. So I'm giving myself a thumbs up.
Ah, there you go. All right, so that's what you're doing. So I'm just going to take us out of combat now until somebody jumps. Look, so I've got to keep this girl on ice, you see. Can't kill her because that birthright just gets put back into the pool of people around here, and then I've got to track her down in 18 years again. It's just really... So what do you say? Just let me keep her in stasis. You guys go about what you want. I'll even give you one wish.
What if we keep her with us?
No, see, that's not good. As I don't really trust you. I mean, obviously you could be bought.
How can we?
Why don't you work out a deal with her father for her return?
Well, no, see, that's just it. I don't want her returned. I don't want any possibility of my ancient enemy being freed.
Now, is she your enemy, or does she unlock the enemy?
She's a key, we'll say.
Maybe we could set up a trap and kill your enemy. Then what could you give us?
Risky. To do that, you'd have to bring him to this plane. And you might fail, and then I'd have to deal with him.
But surely they'd be weakened if we were dealing with it.
Perhaps. But I keep her in stasis, and then it's never a problem.
What did we have to find her for? Out of character, I'm asking.
That was the whole thing, is you're just supposed to bring the bride back. You're supposed to find the bride.
Bring her to the
whole
town,
job.
right?
Yeah. Back to the Oasis.
For money? Or where
Money.
Yeah.
Basically
Now,
money.
what if she was returned and then had an accident after we got paid?
No, see, she can't die. If she dies, the birthright gets put back into the pool. Eventually a child is born. She'll grow up, and then I'm back in the same situation, but I won't know who she is.
I mean, what is it her blood, or what is it about her and her birthright that...
All right, so you get the idea that
challenging.
He's being cagey about it. Like, he doesn't want to answer that. It's like,
all right. I'm just trying to work out. I mean, obviously she's got these things on her hand, whatever that is. Could we just chop the hand off, and would that satisfy the thing?
I don't know. It may be that would simply count as her death, and it might make it back into the pool. I'd rather not that happen. It's very simple. I can keep her alive and non-conscious indefinitely, and then I just don't have to worry about it. She's not dead, yet she's no longer a thorn in my side. And if you want to become famous, you can buy followers, primes, and views on.
My God.
Yeah, you can do that. We are
Make me a mod.
Yeah, Richard, if you want to get rid of that, go right ahead.
I'm not,
Actually, you can't. It's on the
I'm
Twitch
not a mod
thing.
there.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I don't want to open my Twitch screen.
Otherwise, I would have done. Yeah.
So
So,
table talk.
What about this wish that you can grant us?
Yeah.
A wish,
Yeah.
freely given. One.
All right. And
Each.
what are the limitations on this wish? I mean, can we wish for like knowledge that you do not have?
Well, actually, as the GM, let me look this up because it works like the wish spell.
Right.
So,
Okay.
Oh.
Because I mean, we could help you out. You could grant us 2 wishes, and one of our 2 wishes could be, how can you keep this woman alive, and what would happen if her hand was chopped off, etc. We could gain more knowledge to help you that way.
Yeah. While he's looking that up, table talk. Do we want to actually help him, or do we want to try and fight this uber leveled Jin?
I mean, if we can get money and or power out of this, and then have us as at the same time being transported back to our lands, then we don't have to worry about him.
I mean, I don't think we need her.
We don't
have
any...
the information that we need.
Yeah,
from
and
her
we just want
birthmark.
to get out of here, don't we?
What if he gave us 2 wishes instead of the knowledge? One of the wishes was to create a clone of her that actually isn't her. That way she can be returned, but she's not the key to his enslavement because it's not actually her.
Interesting.
That's not a bad idea.
Be identical in every way except for that.
I look over at the young girl who will know this.
Yeah, right.
But have that memory wiped.
Also, table talk. Dunby, your bone weapon thingy is really good against the Jin, and I think Patty told you it's good against like weird, not from here shit before.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's got like a really big bonus versus extra plater.
Yeah. So it's not in game mechanics. It does have some limitations, but what you're thinking about could be done. The trick about this, who's the smartest amongst you?
Me? No.
Like stat wise. Actually, I tell you what. Let's just do it this way. Everybody, make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
I'm at at least a
Nope.
medium success, so like a 10 or better under your intelligence.
Nope, not at all.
I mean, a success, but only a 9, so not.
Right.
I like turtles.
So it kind of twigs to Tristan.
There's a
then
success.
Did you make a success?
2
yeah.
of 10.
So Fiber and Tristan both, like, it twigs, like there are some stories about this sort of like deal and wish giving, and so a lot of the stories end with a badly worded wish being not so good for the person making the wish. So yeah, with that's all I'm going to give you, is that wording matters. So you're all like huddling. You realize this thing is like giant size. He's just kind of like right above you, so you can probably hear everything that you're saying. But
Oh, I thought he shrunk down.
no, still giant size.
Well, I mean, we could. No, let's not do that. So I like Oak's plan of where we return with the mimic, essentially, or the duplicate, or
I
the
like it
doppelganger, or
too,
whatever
yeah.
it is. I think that's an interesting one.
So
But we would need that's to help him. What do we get for payment?
We get 2 wishes, one which we use for that, and then another wish that we can use for something.
Do we want a wish, or we just want him to give us something like money, weapons?
I mean, you could wish for money, I suppose, if it's...
Yeah, but if we don't have to worry about the wording of a wish...
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, what kind of riches and power can you bestow upon us to do this for you?
Riches? Simple. Can drown you in riches. Power? Well, that's something altogether different now, isn't it? Power over what?
Gins.
And the making of the duplicate is right out. I no. Having
You can't do that.
I can do it, but no, that doesn't suit my purposes to have an exact copy of her out there.
Right, but we don't want an exact. We want.
We want one that'll fool her dad.
So good enough, but it doesn't need to be exact. Now, as I am bound, so are you. So what safeguards do I have that you will wish for an imperfect clone?
Well, can't you not grant the wish if we?
I
Wishing
must grant
for-
your wish to the letter of the wish.
So,
okay.
could you advise us how to word it if you want this to work in your favor?
I cannot. I am bound by certain
Oh.
laws.
Patty sits cross-legged and's thinking.
Dog, come on. The Jinn has summoned its hellhound.
Yeah.
Come on, what are you doing?
Trying desperately to tell you there's somebody outside who wants to attack and burn down your house. Why aren't you listening?
Because the door's wide open and he's got his yard chain on and he can go out there if he wanted to.
Okay. So, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to come up with a way to convince the Jinn that we are going to wish for what it wants? Or an imperfect copy? Or are we...
But basically, what do we get out of it if we can?
You get a wish. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll agree to giving you 2 wishes if he has certain agreements made that what your wish will be in regards to the clone.
Well, you say you can rain riches upon us. In what form?
What do you wish? It is your wish. Word it carefully.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We don't want to mess with a wish. We want guarantees, not like, oh, well, you didn't say this right.
In this temple, there is a treasure vault that has not yet been breached. I will bring you there. I will give you 1 wish to create the clone, and I agree to take you to the chamber.
Is the chamber safe?
No.
Well, then you agree to take us there through non-magical means so that we can know the way back and can go back that way. Or you agree to stick with us here until we find the chamber and will help us in the battles to come in here?
I will agree to allow you to loot the chamber and escort you out safely.
But not show us there?
I'll show you there.
Oh, okay. You didn't say that, so I wanted to be sure. You said specific. Oh, my brain hurts. Patty's overthinking.
You're wheeling and dealing now. You're not trying to pattern out a wish.
Yeah. I mean, if he's gonna escort us out safely, we get the perfect copy of the girl for him. We bring the girl back to
not
town.
a perfect copy.
Oh, not the perfect copy, but like, identical looking copy. It just has to look like her, really. Drop her off.
Well, it
Be
has to have some
like-
of her memories.
Well, she hit her head and has amnesia. She fell into the damn pit. Like, who's to say she
So,
didn't fuck up?
Tristan,
One
you
time.
have an idea of what he doesn't want copied, but you haven't really shared it with anyone, and he's not saying specifically. Do you want to opine on that, or are you keeping mum?
I mean, he can hear whatever I say. It has already been said, so
Yep.
not
Yeah.
really.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we give back the incomplete copy, whether that will matter at all, seeing as we now have the knowledge of it.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, exactly,
Only you
yep.
know that.
Oh.
Indeed. So yeah.
Do it. Let's make an enemy with a Jinn. We're the better evil. We double cross other evil.
You're the best evil. All right, yeah. So I grow impatient. Do you wish this bargain to be struck, or do we go about our battle? You notice while you've been talking, he's been healing the whole time.
Like regenerating or casting like healing spells?
Regenerating. Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, I am down with what the Jin has been doing there.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind going and finding whatever treasures are in here, and then it safely seeing us out
Mm-hmm.
in return for helping it out.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the group thinks.
It's a bargain then.
I leave it to Tristan. Patty just gives a thumbs up.
Dunby,
Yeah.
okay with this?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
All right, then it is a bargain, Jin person.
Make your wish. As agreed.
All right, we wish for a. All right. So we want a copy of this woman with most of her memories intact, everything up until, I guess, up until she came here a couple of days ago when you took her away. But without whatever the mystical birthright is attached to her. I don't know if that is a specific enough wish.
Okay. A duplicate of the girl walks out of the shadows.
Does she have the tattoo?
She has a birthmark on her hand.
Is it similar?
Can we compare it? Yeah.
Oh, if you want to go and no, they're not the same. Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Close, but
Do we think it would fool? Well, I mean, the only thing we can do is return with this and see what happens.
okay. Bargain is struck. He seems to be pleased with it. He goes and collects the real princess, who is still in a magical slumber, and has you follow him.
Where are you going to take the princess, by the way? Just out of interest. Far away? Close by somewhere in the desert where you can keep an eye on her? Or
I haven't yet decided. I wish to establish power here myself.
Here. Right?
In these lands, yes. These
Oh.
lands were once mine, long ago. Yeah, basically, he takes you to a treasure hoard, which he just destroys everything in the way, just burns everything, just basically fireball after fireball, just burns everything out till you get to the treasure vault.
what's in the treasure vault then? We open it, we loot it,
Yep.
carry as much as we can, which is probably all of it, given we've got the bag of holding.
Sure. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you loot it all. I mean, there's lots of gold, there's silver, there are items. You just start shoveling it all in. the woman has been kind of just dispelled to this point. The princess, then your clone, she's just kind of following along, in kind of like a daze.
Don't really want to break her out of this daze until after we're out of here.
Okay.
Yes.
After you're happy and you shove everything, there are a few things you can't fit into your bag of holding. Like there are some golden sarcophagus. There are some very large bits of art that just won't pass through the whole of your bag of holding.
I mean, we can just get back in here now. We know the way down here if we need to. Ah.
Yeah. So you guys loop, and it keeps his bargain. It brings you to the top of the desert. It is full night now. And you guys are brought back to where that standing stone that led you down here was. And after doing that, it just departs with the princess. And as soon as the djinn is out of range, your princess comes awake. Immediately goes for a dagger that's not at her side. Is like looking wide-eyed at everyone, and starts to be very accusatory.
I offer her the amulet.
Kidnappers!
No, no.
She's looking for a dagger. There's no dagger there. She recognizes the young girl. It's like, you're the caretaker of the horses. Why have you brought me here? Who are these people?
You were ensorcelled and brought here. We are the rescuers. Noble rescuers, I say, posing dramatically.
I hand her
Your
the
father
amulet.
has sent us to find you.
I think
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
yours.
so yeah, the amulet's like, yes, this is the master of the Oasis. Yes. But I was just here collecting knowledge from that. And she looks at the stone. It wasn't destroyed moments ago. She's noticing the fiery hole in the ground. It's like, this wasn't here. You weren't here.
Right. As I said, you were ensorcelled.
You've been catatonic.
She looks at the sky. It's like, yes, some time has passed. This is true. You are all strangers to this land. You are not of my people. You are not of the Oasis. Who are you?
Travelers. We were hired to retrieve you. You've been
By
missing for days.
days. I was to be married.
Yes.
She looks like, who hired you? My prince?
Who was it that hired
The-
us?
Your father.
Her father? Yeah, okay.
Her father-to-be, father-in-law.
Her father.
Oh.
Oh. Well, if it's been days, we should get back. I see we only have one winged horse that is no longer giant-sized.
Yeah. Oh, how did we get out of here?
It just basically it hollowed out the ceilings. It just and flew everyone up.
Right. Okay. Because I was going to say the rope was cut in the other place, and I wondered if we,
No, it just blew a hole in the ceiling and
Fine.
just took you guys up.
What does it care? All right, fine. I mean, we can't.
The Oasis is days by foot. The one lone steed can't take us all. One of you points at who's got the best charisma.
Me.
Not Oak, or not Diver. You're an orc. Not touching orc. Not touching dwarf. Patty
Yeah,
is kind of scary. So points at Tristan, assuming Tristan isn't invisible. It's like you take me back, and we can send a flight back for your friends. If it's been days, truly, my wedding is surely imminent, if not past. I'm
sure they will have waited for the bride to be there, but yeah.
No, it's more than that. And she looks at her palm. She looks at it again. It's more than just tradition. There's certain things have to be done before the setting of the full moon. And she looks up. It has not passed yet. The time has not passed. But we must quickly, you, again pointing at Tristan, take me back.
Sure. Just give me a moment with my companions, yeah? Alright,
Yeah.
so I go off
Yeah.
to the side and say, hey, who am I delivering her to if I do
You
take her back?
girl, and she gets the girl to get the horse ready.
Prepare the horse. Yeah. Alright. Who am I taking her back to? We're going to take her back to the father or the other person who asked us to do it? Who was?
Wherever the money's at.
Prince Chorus? No, Prince Chorus is the...
Yeah, Prince Chorus asked you to bring her to him before his father.
Yeah.
I would do that.
I don't know that I trust. I don't know what Prince Chorus was going to do. I seem to recall. Is he in with the cult or not?
You don't know.
Yeah.
It's a clone. Do we care what happens to it?
No, we just want to get our reward.
Right.
Right, so I...
And
Okay,
get the hell out of here.
you want me to take... Well, assuming you're all okay with me going with...
Yeah, we have camping materials still. We can camp until morning.
yeah, I'll leave you with the bag, obviously. You know, just so you know I'm not going to run off now with the bag.
He's got all the gold, all the
Women
loot.
and gold.
I'm not that kind of remuneration redistribution expert.
Ah, yes, please take me back to Princess Anne. And that's when you twig to something being wrong.
Wait, what?
Hassan's not the one. Is Prince Hassan?
Hassan is the first son who Chorus told you was already married. Chorus is the second son.
Who are you getting married to?
Hassan, of course, the first son of the Sheikh.
But he's married, is he not?
Well, not yet. At least I hope so.
Uh-oh.
But can we remember whether he was married for like months or anything?
The only information you gathered was straight from Chorus, who told you that, oh, no, she's not marrying the first son. He's already married quite happily.
Yeah, I'll just say Chorus told us that Hassan was already married. And that you're marrying the second son.
Why he's telling such lies, I don't know. Must be some mischief that he's about. Lark, perhaps you're confused. No, it's to Hassan I'm to be wed. The first son of the Sheikh.
Who's the prince that wanted us to get her first? Or
The
to
second
him first?
son. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I state that the second son wanted us to deliver you to him and not the father-in-law.
Oh, perhaps just some political mover, and perhaps he wished to claim the credit in finding me. I don't know, but no, Hassan. Hassan is my betrothed.
I bet he wants to marry you in secret before the other marriage, because then he will be the powerful one, right? Because he will have married you, the daughter of birthright or whatever.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
but that's not to be. Hassan is my bride. Is my betrothed.
Or just take her to the Sheik and get our money and let them figure it out.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Yeah.
All right, so Tristan, you're going to take the princess back, and you're going to deliver her to the Sheik instead of Chorus.
Yes. While we're up there on the sky, etc. Oh. Okay, before I leave, I need to borrow one of the ion stones that we have.
Okay.
And then It's the telepathic communication one.
Okay.
And then talk to the little girl and say, "Hey, we know this. I know this is the clone, but we're gonna, find the real princess eventually and save her. So, can you continue with this fiction that she's the real one? Hey."
Just kill her, Tristan.
So
I'm not
on the mental
sure
link back, it's like,
what
what's in it for me?
You don't get charged for being part of kidnapping the real princess because you were
When
with
she
us.
says that, though, almost immediately you hear her go, "Ow, damn!" And she does this to her hand
okay.
that the gauntlet is on.
Ooh. Wow. Looks like not burning your hand.
Mm. You know, stable meats don't make much money. My parents really are quite well. If they're dead, I live on the streets. I mean, you can do something, right?
I'm sure we've got some gold we can
Travel
give
with
to
us.
you, certainly.
Right. Then you can. She's about to say, "Buy my silence," and she's like, we
We'll
can come to an
generously
agreement."
gift you with things for helping us out on this adventure that we have been on.
Okay. All right, Tristan, make me a luck check. As you come back, it is well past the middle of the night. Of course, you guys kind of stole away quietly, so no one's expecting you back. But let's have a luck check. Higher
Lowest
low.
of the low. Oh no, that's high.
Okay. Then as you land, Prince Chorus and a group of guards approach you.
Then we don't land in front of him, do we?
Well, you have to land first
we have to land
before it
somewhere, I
happens.
guess. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So you land, and moments later, Prince Chorus and several guards come in. It's like, you found her.
No.
Princess?
I will be unstabling or like taking the stuff off the horse, etc.
Mhm.
Does it have a saddle?
Yeah, it does.
All right, okay. So we'll be unstabling the horse or unsaddling the horse. But what I'm actually going to be doing is getting my invisible sword, and
Okay.
I'm going to be like, "Hey, princess, take this. Go to the place." So she can
Okay,
run
I
and
tell you
while
what.
invisible.
Make me a charisma roll. If you succeed, you pass it off pretty naturally, and it doesn't really twig any suspicion. If you don't, then it's an initiative check.
4 auto success.
And we're all back where
Yeah,
we were.
yep.
Right?
Yep, you're all back in the desert, the cold desert with no supplies because all the
No.
supplies were kept in the bag of holding.
No, he
And
left
I,
the bag
I
of
said
holding
I
with
gave them
us.
the
Hey,
bag
Kitty
of
left
holding.
with the
Okay,
bag.
all
Yeah.
right.
As I wasn't going to run off with all
What
the
kind of
stuff.
thief
All right.
are you? Come on.
Oh, that's a D100. That's not the right thing. That's definitely a fail.
Uh,
Although that's a great number to roll. All right. That's a charisma roll, you said. Yeah, that's a fail.
Yep. Fails a charisma roll. All right. Are you going to keep the
Reroll?
fail or do you want to reroll?
I'll do the 4 for the auto success.
Okay,
then.
auto success. So it seems pretty natural. And you, what do you say to her?
Take this. It'll make you invisible. Run to the sheik.
Okay. Yeah. So you do it in just like back to Chorus and the guards, and you kind of whisper it to her, and you hand it over. Although they do twig something is wrong when she goes invisible.
Yeah, of course.
So what magic is this? Guards, take him. Yeah. But the
Nah.
princess is off. Okay.
Yep.
Roll me a d6.
No, apparently not. Well, there we go. 5.
You go first.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. If they are obviously going to kill me, then yes, I will defend myself. But
Nope,
beyond
they just say
that,
take him. They say take him.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you let him take him. The girl, however, I'm going to use the same initiative as you, jumps on the horse and attempts to take flight. I'm going to make a roll. She does.
yes.
Some more rolls. The crossbow bolts do not hit the horse or the girl as she flies away. All right, so Tristan, you are taken into custody, basically. You're brought to Chorus's tent. Let's just go ahead and move the map. Where's the Oasis? There it is.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Okay, so Chorus's tent is out here. So yeah, they kind of shuffle you off. Somebody throws like a stick in your mouth to keep you quiet. They kind of march you out of there without it looking like they've taken a prisoner or anything. It's just the guards just kind of go up to either side of you, supporting you as if you were drunk and taking you into the Oasis. So we're going to pause with you, Tristan, and let's go back out to the desert, in which you're expecting a flight of Pegasi back, and instead, one lone horse comes back with the young girl who tells you what happened. Your friend's been taken by Prince Chorus. The princess turned. She was there, and then she wasn't there, and your friend was taken.
Damn, I like Tristan.
Oh. Well, we've got this whole bag of gold here and everything that's in it.
He sent you to come get us?
Well, no, I escaped. I thought you would do something.
Well, can you get us all back there?
One at a time.
How long has this been between, like, ferry us back? How long does that take?
About an hour each way.
Oh, geez. Where's friend in the mate? Friend.
Yeah, where's the mage when you need one? So did you hear that stuff, Dion?
No, I just got back. I'm
Okay,
so
so yeah. So the little girl gets back on a single Pegasus telling you that Tristan was taken and the princess just kind of vanished. Chorus and his men took
Sorry,
your friend.
who
Huh?
got back on the Pegasus?
The little girl.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought...
So you would take the saddle off. The little girl was still there. She came with you on the flight.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But she's not invisible.
No.
Right,
She,
okay,
she
sorry,
jumped on the horse and took flight with it. Yeah.
Right, I thought she had gone... I thought the princess had jumped on the horse.
Oh,
and
no,
gone back to
no,
the
no.
island. Right.
Well, actually, you would
My
have no
mistake.
idea because the princess
No,
was invisible.
she's invisible and could go anywhere. That's fine. Yep.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So she comes back. It's like, your friend is taken. The princess, Prince Chorus and his men took your friend.
Can we like bribe someone to get him out?
How are we going to get back? One of us can go, but how are the rest of us going to get there?
I pull out my maul and I start running across the desert. And I just go. I'm just going.
No,
It's
that's
like
Been
a
in the
scene
desert
from-
for at least a month. It's considered normal terrain to me at this point. I have all the benefits of double endurance. I'm just running.
So about 6
like that
to
scene
8
in,
hours later.
What is it from Holy Grail where the dude just keeps running and running
Yeah.
and they're just
Yeah.
the guards are watching?
Yeah.
Chosen one! I'm coming!
Dunby, Thyber, what are you guys doing?
Now, could I ride the horse with her and can we strap like a rope around it and it kind of like Dumby just be dangling?
Oh, actually, Dunby's a dwarf, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
If the girl doesn't go, you two could go.
Will she wait here? Will she be okay?
You're basically just stranding her out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, was she okay with that?
Well, I mean, she doesn't like it, but if you leave her some supplies, she'll do
What is
her
are
best.
since she takes care of the horses, right?
Yeah.
Will they know? Can she do something? Give it a command to come to return to her?
No, they're not that smart.
Okay. They will. To help the situation, we need to get to our friend. We can come back and get you, but we need to get there. There's fighting to be done.
And Patty will show up 6 hours later.
So my running ability states that I can move full speed, twice normal movement rate for no less than 3 full days before having
Yeah.
to rest by spending a day moving at normal rate.
What is so you can run twice your normal rate?
It can move at full speed, twice normal movement rate.
Okay.
So 30 would be double my base for no less than 3 full days before resting by going a normal rate, and my endurance is twice
Okay.
normal.
So
for
an outdoor movement,
situations.
30 is 300. Well, actually, it won't be that long.
Yeah, so he's calling fast.
You're not as fast as the Pegasus, and you still have to deal with terrain. But yeah,
I have the freedom of movement rate.
Oh, you do. You do. Oh my god.
I'm just tearing ass through the desert. There's
The horse still has a movement rate of almost twice yours. Flying.
We wave at him as we go by.
Yeah. He's tearing through the desert.
You just hear me screaming the whole time. Ah! Maul in the air.
It's like water walking, like he's walking on the sand that isn't like making him sink at all because he's got the free movement ring. So he's just tearing off.
Couple of sand sharks start chasing me, stop and go, fuck that.
So with your movement, you're you'll be an hour behind.
All right, I'll be there eventually.
Okay, so the rest of you, somebody needs to make me a writing check if you have it. Actually, does anybody have animal handling? Either
don't.
you or Dunby.
Dunby, do you?
Bill, can you hear us, Bill?
I can hear you. Sorry.
Does your character have animal handling?
My character does not have animal handling. I'm lucky that I'm not just plummeting to my death.
Okay, both of you then either make me a charisma check or a wisdom check.
Okay. Say now I have rope you so I can secure us to the animal.
Yes, you can.
Same difference either way for me. So
For a wisdom or a what?
Or a charisma.
That's a 10 for me. So.
Oh no, I did not make it at all.
Fiber made it.
Re-roll that.
Let me roll mine. Yeah, a
Made
very
it
low
close.
success, but it's a success.
It's a bumpy ride, but you do. I mean, the girl gives you some simple commands to give it, and you're able to kind of flub it. It's not a comfortable ride. You can tell the horse doesn't like the fact that it's got a rider of less skill on its back, but it does manage to get you there. You guys, you get back 2 hours after Tristan's been taken. The barn is silent. There's no one around. You're coming in well into the dark of the night.
Going looking for the sheik.
Okay. Well, you know where his tents are. So you head out in that direction. You meet his guards first, who bar your way. It's very late. Can this not wait? The sheik needs his sleep.
No. Now we know the story of what happened, correct?
All you know is that Chorus and his guards took your friend Tristan.
So we know that the princess was returned too.
Well, yes, and that the princess just disappeared.
Yeah, we want to know why our friend Tristan was taken after delivering the princess.
They all go, the princess is back? This is the first we've heard of it.
Of course.
No, yes, the sheik will want to know this. One of them runs in the tent. There's a great deal of yelling, and a moment later, the sheik comes out just with a quick robe thrown over. It's like, you've brought the princess back in time for the ritual?
We did. Well, we could only travel. We only had one horse, so our friend Tristan returned with her and was taken into custody, and we want to know why.
Not by my men. By who?
By the prince's men.
My son Hassan? He's
No.
asleep in his tent.
The other son.
Of course. Why? Why would he do that?
I don't know. That's what we want to find out. We do what you ask of us, and then our companion is apprehended.
Not by my orders. Come! And he kind of snaps his hands at his guards. He belts his robe on, and they start marching over to Chorus's tent. Strangely, there are no guards outside. No fire burns within.
Well, you're mute if you're still talking, Bert.
Nope. Waiting for you to tell me. Like, so on the outside, there are no guards stationed out in front of his tents.
Where are they?
They should be. There should be guards. I paid them handsomely to protect my sons. He barges into the tent and starts yelling. There's no reply. He comes out very quickly. They're gone.
Your son's, I don't think, been honest with you. Something's afoot.
He looks
Maybe
very
he's been the
worried.
enemy all along.
Why? Why would he stands
no
to inherit
idea.
nothing? What could he possibly? He's made a pact. He's made a pact with the salesmen, with the merchants. I know it. Them with the cult, perhaps. Why? But why? If he has the princess, the ceremony won't happen.
Where would they perform the ceremony?
The rock. You guys saw the rock earlier. So there is in the middle of the whole establishment here. Like, this is the holy place. There's a rock there that basically gives the tradition of a princess born with the birthmark being married to whatever the political power at the time is, to cement fortune and cement good fields and a time of prosperity during the reign. This happens basically every 18 years or so, and without fail, this oasis has stayed healthy. The people here have stayed wealthy, strong. So this would be the first breaking of that tradition if this were not to happen.
We should check there.
Okay. You go there. You go to the stone and the white tree. That's how the name of the oasis came about. The white palm. It looks normal. I mean, you don't see anything about. About that time from the desert, you hear.
I was waiting. I was just waiting for you to cue me.
Patty
There's our companion.
Runs in from the north. So
where's the tent?
Well, you see your party. They're all around this white palm that is in the middle
You
of
like
the oasis.
run in and smash somebody with your maul.
I'm gonna try to, yeah. I'm gonna just run right into the fucking tent.
Oh, they're not out. They're not in a tent. They're outside again, under the stars and in front of this white palm tree. The Sheikh and his men are here, but they don't look like they're being aggressive to your friends. Although as you run screaming in from the desert, they all like go for crossbows on their hips.
That's one of ours. I got now step in front of them.
Cultists are attacking.
Oh, Patty! Whoa!
Stop! Huh? Just drop them all behind me. What?
I need your tracking abilities.
Oh,
They've taken Tristan, but we don't know where.
Do we have anything that? Oh, give me the bag. Give me the bag. The bag of holding. I sniff it.
Do you have a tracking ability as a barbarian?
I do have a tracking ability.
So what does it allow you to do?
So tracking. Where is it? Tracking. A barbarian's tracking skill is equal to that of a ranger of the same level, but a barbarian may only track outdoors, familiar terrain, which I have.
Yep. Yeah, so having an item actually isn't going to help you. But if you want to go back to Chorus's tent or all the way back to the Barn of the Pegasus and start looking around, so does it give you your odds?
The same as a ranger of equal level, so a 6th level ranger, whatever
Okay.
that would be. I should, yeah. Let me know what that is, and I'll. I never actually had to use this.
Yeah, that's in the Unearthed Arcana book.
Mhm.
No, it's a fighter subclass. Yep, it's a fighter subclass. 6th level,
Oh.
huh?
Yeah.
Okay, as a 6th level, you say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, equal level.
Oh wow, you got a base 90%.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, roll it.
Yeah. Re-roll. I like that 100, but not at that moment.
Jeez, you got a 90%, 100.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
All right, so 35% does it. So there's a lot of people. There was a lot of motion going from where the Pegasi are kept. You're able to track it to Chorus's tent, and then you do see that there is a party that moves from that tent over to where the merchants are set up. What are they called? The sand somethings. What are they called again? Sorry, gotta go through
I'm
my notes
sorry.
real
What
quick.
was that last thing you said?
So they're going to where the merchants have set their tents up.
Okay, merchant tents. Is there
Yeah.
one that's guarded?
They have guards about, but not like the Shakes guards or anything. They're just kind of basically have people on watch. Just that's normal nomadic life. But they're not
Right.
really like, they have crossbows, but they're not all armored up or anything. They see you coming, they're like, what's the problem? Are we to be raided?
No. I require healing. I was attacked in the desert by cultists.
Why do you come to us?
I mean, merchants. I figured there would be salves or something I could find. I thought
Come
the
back
guards
in
would
the
know the
morning.
best spot.
What shake? So they kind of bow to the shake. What is this?
What is what?
He's talking to the shake. He's like,
Oh.
what is this?
Oh, yes. Hello. Sorry, I was looking for assistance. Was hurt.
They're ignoring you. Like there's a whole party of people out here in front of them, including the
Yeah.
shake and his guards.
Yeah.
It's like the shake is like, speak plainly. Has my son been through here? Okay, so everybody make me wisdom checks.
Oh yeah, I just rolled this.
Oh, I made it for once.
Nope.
All right, Dunby made it. How about Thiber?
Shit, I was muted again. Critical success. That's 10 on 10.
They lie to him. No, your Shake, your son has not come through this evening. We've not seen him since early in the day.
Why does your eye twitch when you lie?
Roll initiative. Meanwhile, Tristan, you've been brought to the tents of the merchants, and the center of where they've built their tents, there's one central tent, and they bring you there, and there's a stone floor that has been cleared off the sand that was on top of it, and they lift a large piece of stone, and there's an entrance down. So you are brought into an underground chamber. It looks like this is a tomb of some sort, a temple of some sort, and you're basically left in the altar room, just on a cold brick. They close the doors on you. They leave you no light. They bind your hand. No, they don't even bother. They just entomb you by putting a large stone in front of the doorway. So you're in a room, roughly a 10 by 10 room. As far as you can tell, one way out. This now has a large stone that has been moved in front of it.
Do they leave me with my stuff?
No, they take all your weapons. But if you had anything that you would conceal upon yourself,
I don't think I've got anything really that I conceal like that.
okay, you're left with your
I
clothing.
mean, I guess I would try and conceal the ion stone that I took with me because, they're rather expensive stuff, but that's about it.
Sure. Okay, no, you do. They actually are just looking for weapons. So they strip you of weapons, anything that looks like it might be magical. Otherwise, they leave everything else on you, throw you in the room. So you have your ion stone. Okay, meanwhile, what did you roll for initiative?
A 1, unfortunately.
A 1. I like it. I like it. And you won't go till 6. Okay, so the merchants attack. The sheikh has come with 5 of his guardsmen. There are only 3 of these people that were on lookout here. One of them immediately goes, runs towards the central tent. The other 2 basically try to protect him so that he can go give word. They're going to try and kill the sheikh. So, they ignore you guys and they go into his guards and try to protect him. Ooh. Okay, so you guys are essentially free. They're trying to kill the sheikh, and one of them goes running towards the central tent.
I'm
you guys
running
do?
after him. The
All
coward.
right, you run him down. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just maul, bop from behind if I can.
Do you want to run him down or do you want to make an attack?
I wanna. Can I just tackle him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna hit him like a fucking truck. Yeah.
Good thing you're getting him. I was going to do my infamous over the head 2-hand throw at him.
Yeah,
That'd
just make me
probably hit.
Just make me a strength check.
Okay. Hiya! I succeed.
Low success, but you do succeed. Let me see. Ooh. Actually, he wrestles you off. He just kind of contorts. And do you want to?
Can I re-roll?
Yeah, go ahead. Burn up those bits. Go ahead.
Second one. There we go.
That's still
One
under your
off
strength.
my max.
Yeah. You just pluck him out of the air as he's trying to run. Right. He was definitely heading towards the central mass of tents. Fiber, what are you doing?
I'm going to go to defend the sheik.
Okay. Make an attack if you want to attack one of the 2.
Are they both able to be hit?
Yeah, either one.
I'll do one at
Or
each.
both. Go ahead.
First one.
Cleave.
AC 5.
That hits a 4.
Okay, that hits. That kills him.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Nice. And then that definitely does.
Yep, that kills him too. The sheikh immediately starts calling for more of his guards as the whole encampment around you, all the merchants, several heads kind of duck out of tents, and then several armed younger folks start coming out of the tents, looking like they're not so happy with the sheikh. Looks like revolution has started. Meanwhile, Dunby, what are you doing?
Can I get to someone to smash him with bone grinder?
Well, the 2 immediate threats have been dispatched by Fiber, but you're seeing that several people are coming out of tents. They're grabbing crossbows, they're grabbing weapons, they're strapping on armor. It looks like they're staging a coup in action. They're going to take out the sheikh, is what it looks like.
Okay, can I get to somebody?
To who?
Someone that's I think is going to attack the sheikh.
Certainly. Pick a tent. Yes.
I'll just go to the closest one near me.
Okay. And yeah, if you just want to just do an attack, go ahead.
Yeah. some like delay with this for me for some reason.
There goes. That hits. Oh, wow. 18 points.
Wow.
You cut down one of these
Nice.
merchants that was just throwing on a breastplate, came out with an axe, and you just head just lobbed right off as he
Yeah,
stepped out of the tent.
it's sort of like the like T-ball or something. Just
Sure.
hit the head way over there.
So yeah, cries are going out. The sheikh is calling to arms. His guards are coming this way, and a surprisingly well-armed group of merchants is getting themselves together too. Somebody has pulled out a ram's horn and starts blowing it, and the whole camp just comes alive. It's just a big just melee. You're not sure whose side everyone is on. It's a mess. Patty, what are you doing in this? It's like this. It's just like full out war now. Like,
I wanna. Am I like on top of this guy right now?
I think you got him. Like, you picked him up. You're holding him in the air.
Okay. I want to. Just wanna like toss him up and bash him with the maul real quick. And this
Okay. I'll
massive
just let you do
display
that.
of
You just-
force.
Yeah, you just pelt this guy in midair.
Yeah. And then just give out like a huge roar
Right.
to draw as much attention to me as possible.
So if you stay, you guys are going to basically get caught in the midst of several warring factions that are about to try and end one another. Tristan, you are, what little light that you saw this room, you're on an altar. You know that there's a whole bunch of designs and glyphs on it right before your light was cut off. You've been left alone in this cold room.
Okay. Well, I mean, I tried to get out of this room in many ways as I can. I guess I tried to go back to the place where I saw it. How they let me in. I mean,
yeah, you go and there's just this huge, heavy boulder that's been rolled over the entrance.
yeah, there's no way that I can push that. I guess. I will put the ion stone back on and see if there's anybody around to communicate with.
What was the
30
range?
foot. 30 foot.
30 foot. There is not. The ion stone does produce a little bit of light, though, and allows you to see the glyphs on the altar a little bit better. If you want to give me an intelligence check just to see if you can read any of the glyphs as you're looking in that direction.
Not my read languages.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
If I could find where they are on my sheet, I would push the button. There we go. Actually, that's probably worse than my intelligence. Oh well.
So you fail.
So that's a fail. Yep.
Okay. So now you can make an intelligence check. So your class ability doesn't work, but now you can make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
Class ability would have given you a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a success for
Okay.
intelligence.
So the only thing that you can make out, seeing as you've seen it since you were just studying it recently with the amulet in the palm, you are in the Temple of Set. Or a Temple of Set.
Ah.
You've seen those glyphs before.
Well, I mean, I guess I speak Priatine, right? Priatine. That was the name that we were given. So yeah, I try saying that. Who knows what will happen now?
Okay. Just give me just 1 second. Just want to make sure about something in the text.
Jameis is right. You should just spend 4 bits and roll the boulder.
Yeah, I saw that. And,
Just a feat of superhuman strength.
I would be happy with a feat of human strength.
Yeah.
I don't even have normal human strength.
My superb normal human strength.
Watch as I pick up this 1 kilogram bag of sugar.
Sorry. This is not
Uh-huh.
indexed well. Trying to find. Okay, here it is.
Oh, even better. A strength of feet. Yes, I will kick the boulder out of the way.
Okay. So you say the magic word. Okay, so all of you on the outside, it looks like it's about to be a major conflict. I mean, everyone's armed. You're not sure who's on what side. It looks like the Sheikh and he's got like 50 men together now, but it looks like there are at least two other factions that look like they're not friendly with one another, but the Sheikh is their mutual enemy. So it looks like they have decided to end him and then worry about what's going on later.
I'll
Then
be protecting him.
okay, so yeah, you start circling him, getting prepared for what's about to come. When there's just a very sudden hush that falls across the whole oasis, the night sounds cease, sounds of the insects, the sounds of just like the wind. Everything just goes very quiet, and then you all feel like a very warm wind blow through the oasis, and this is very eerie. Everyone's just kind of stopping and kind of looking around. White and gray clouds start to mass in the skies above, and then lightning starts to flash. Thunders roll across the darkened plain of the desert. Your hair kind of stands on end as the air is charged with electricity. It's a blinding crash. A bolt of lightning slams into the white palm tree. It immediately is torn asunder, it's lit on fire, and then rain starts to fall.
Rain in the desert?
It's like rain on their wedding day.
What's the birch tree represent to them?
Well, it's not a birch tree; it's a white palm.
White
That's why
palm.
the oasis is named after it. This was a holy site to them.
Oh my God.
And meanwhile, in the chamber, which is suddenly lit up with these lightning strikes, a single bolt seems to have just clove the altar in the room in half, and like ball lightning is just kind of moving around the room, kind of illuminating everything. I'm sure you're trying to keep away from it. Another of these that looks similar to the Ifrit that you had just made your deal with, except this one is it looks generally the same, but instead of that rolling darkness beneath it, it's thunderbolts, it's like static, it's rain. It just, the demeanor is different. He stretches himself, rolls his shoulder. Mortal, you released me according to prophecy.
I
Given
am the
ages
prophesized
ago.
one.
Thank
Wait,
God
does that
it's
mean
you.
I have to marry the prince? Eh,
Yep. Sorry.
All right.
fine.
Okay, so yeah, so as he does this, he kind of stretches himself and it's like, I must release these lands from the curse. I'll bring back the rain, the rivers. This will be a place of fruitfulness once again. You, however, and he looks over at Tristan, the gods are not yet done with. And he throws something at your feet. It's like a small bluish bottle, which just lands, shatters, and there's just a whiteout.
Oh,
Okay, you guys at the surface, everyone is like marveling at the rain and the thunderstorms that are happening. The rain is quickly soaking the oasis. Green starts to burst out of the sand around you. They seem to have forgotten what they were warring over, and then suddenly everything goes white.
Ooh,
Okay, we'll end there.
Ooh.
nice.
That was the ending of I-4. Yeah, this is the second of the 3 modules.
Love it.
Right.
I am
Never gonna hit
excited
my invisible
now.
sword back.
So I have to ask, out
Mhm.
of character, was the Ifrit, was that all planned in the module and accounted for?
Nope,
from...
absolutely not.
No, you just roped it in.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
love this.
Because the Ifrit has the intelligence of, like, he has a 19 intelligence. So it's like, why fight? You know, you guys seem reasonable. The only thing I want is this woman to live so that birthmark doesn't get passed down again.
But I mean the connection from the previous module too, when we released him, and you were like, "That's
Oh, no,
not
that
supposed
was
to
part of the
happen."
module. That's
Okay,
part of the module.
that
Yeah.
is taken into account for it. That's cool.
Yep.
I like that.
All right, so that is Oasis of the White Palm, and we will move on to the Lost Tomb of Martek, the third and last of the Desert of Desolation series. So there we go. Let's do roll call. Richard, what do you got going on?
Hi, I'm Richard, and I have nothing exciting to say here, really. Stay safe in this horrible, horrible world that we're doing. Occasionally, I will stream a game on Twitch here at LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited
time offer.
Time offer.
No
No
vow.
No
vow.
vowels.
Yep.
Barbershop Quartet, we are not. Dion, what's going on?
Well, when I'm not playing TTRPGs with all my super cool awesome friends like you guys, you can find me on my channel at Substances Used, where I stream retro JRPG games. I do a lot of GTA 5 roleplay right now. That's been, lit up and very hilarious to stream lately. And, just a little bit of everything. The game I'm playing through right now when I do play other games is Shining Force, we're going through. So I only have one stream so far of that because I was just leveling everyone up and I got, Gong because he's the best character ever. But yeah, keep an eye out for the stream notifications.
Nice. Okay. Bill, you got anything going on with the frogs?
Sure. I am continuing on with my Lost City of Baracus game tomorrow. I believe that's every other Wednesday. Continuing on Sunday with the part 2 of the Splinters of Faith campaign. And hopefully soon I will be starting a West Marches style game of the new Gillespie Mega Dungeon Dwarf Deep.
Nice.
And I'm here on Tuesdays and Fridays, sometimes Sundays.
Yeah. Oak, you got a game after this one?
Yes, sir. About 30 minutes from now, or about 45, we'll be starting some 5e action homebrew again Friday, and then Saturday night's my Grimdark homebrew.
All right.
Midnight Central.
Great. Found us, you know where we are. We can be found on YouTube, on Discord at twitch.tv/SteamSteelMurder. Go to bluemagic.com to get all of our links to all the places. Get onto our Discord. We've got a lot of stuff going on right now. So Tuesdays, again, is this first edition Dungeons & Dragons game. Fridays, BX Dungeons & Dragons using the Mystara setting. This Saturday, we're starting a Cyberpunk Red after... successfully sort of making characters a couple of weeks ago. Cyberpunk Red, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And this Sunday is some Shadowrun using the hero, the hero system. Champions Now, actually. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming up. Guys, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching us out there. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have a good night.
Hey.